One take. This is NBA One Take featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers. NBA One Take for your head. NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live, Brooklyn, New York. It's NBA One Take. Haven't been on. It's in a couple of weeks, but spit some stuff out. The Brooklyn Nets have bought out, has actually traded DeAndre Jordan to the Pistons, and then he was quickly brought out by the Pistons and signed with my LA Lakers. And also in a good mood because, you know, they got LaMarcus Aldridge is back, as well as Paul Millsap is going to the Nets. So I think he's just a guy, like, you know, out of place, even though they know his chronicle relationship with DeAndre Jordan and Kyrie Irving. But DeAndre just, he saw his minutes decreasing, and obviously it was just, and the playoff run, he wasn't playing. So I think that was just a move at the money they was paying him, that, you know, that was a move that was something was to happen. And now he's with my Lakers. Lakers definitely need him. We got Dwight and thing, but in doing so, we had to trade MARC GASOL. It's traded to Memphis. It's most likely gonna be bought out. So I think he's gonna retire from the NBA. I think he's gonna play in Spain with his family and retire as a Grizzly. One of the all-time great players for the Memphis Grizzlies, that grit and grind culture with him, Zebo, Tony Allen, Mike Conley, and Zebo. And that's a good move because I think the fit with Gasol didn't kind of work with us. The unconventional style offense he played, as well as they got Dennis Schroeder. He's just, it's not, you know, it just didn't work out. And it's good we make that deal. But now we gotta move on. I think the Lakers is moving on. We had a real good off season in doing so. And Aaron Gordon is getting a 4-year, $92 million extension with the Denver Nuggets. This is a move that most likely was going to happen. People kind of thought that, you know, it was going to be 4 for 80. So for 92, I think they're going to have a whole season with him playing. Do some different sets with him as well to get him featured more in the offense, and they'll just hope for the best until, you know, Jamal Murray gets back, and then they can do a big roll through and run into what they need to do to really complete their team and for that championship. Nuggets are a championship team, fully healthy. Very dangerous. Okay, and the last thing is, okay, the NBAPA, the National Basketball Players Association, they said something about not mandating vaccines on players. But then they are proposing separating vaccinated players with players unvaccinated. This is difficult because this is touchy, and there's a lot of racial undertones, a lot of racial elements going further back in history in regards to situations like this, right? You know, just a lot of athletes couldn't do certain things. You know, chronicle Bill Russell's, you know, you read his biography, his books, his stories, playing Oscar Robertson. It's just so many of the black players going through a lot at times where you were separated from your team based on the color of your skin. Now, doing so, you're going to be separate from your team based on a mandate that even the elected officials and the scientists, everything knows is uncertain, right? And let me not get too much into vaccine talk, but I probably have to lean towards it, meaning, listen, depends on where state you in, because this is what's happening. States are being governed differently, and this has always been throughout the history because everyone wanted to be different. It's not, hey, you go here and, but see, if you feel that the vaccine is a national problem, people not taking it and their beliefs and certain things, guys, you gotta throw down, you know, it gotta be some kind of hammer thrown down. But if you're doing it separate but equal, it can lead certain players away from others, where players need to be around other players, other teammates because of their thing, but then they're gonna stop because of their vaccination status. You know, because it's how it is all over the country. You have people that's getting vaccinated, and you got people that's just against it. And you got the people with the wait and see approach. You know, and they said 85% of NBA players are vaccinated. That's a good number. And I think the rate, some others are not getting it because of religious, and then you have others with a wait and see approach. Just have people social distance, right? You shouldn't have a vaccinated bus and another bus vaccinated. You shouldn't have the vaccinated people on the back of the damn plane and then the unvaccinated people in the back of the plane. And no, that's stupid. The optics don't look good. You know, and it can get really, really dicey. And NBA got to really watch how they do these things. Because the thing is, God forbid the vaccinated person give the unvaccinated person contract the virus, and then something crazy happens to the unvaccinated person. The unvaccinated person is going to be vilified, possibly through the media, if this ever gets out, for not protecting themselves. Now, if the unvaccinated person gave it to the vaccinated person, the unvaccinated person is going to be vilified as well. I mean, again, it's more, you're not protecting everyone else. See, now, if the vaccinated person gives it to another vaccinated person, they will vilify the unvaccinated person, stating that because you're the way you are, you can, this is what's happening. Because see, they pushing that on TV, they pushing that in the media, they're pushing it a lot, right? Because the vaccine protects you, to what science says, against the virus, but it's not 100% protection, right? It's more like, well, I could say a video game reference. More like a shield. It's more like the little glow thing that comes in front of you in Final Fantasy. You know, they hit it once and then, you know, got your little protection. But that's about it. It's not a cure, because then the cure would cure everybody. They'll put the stuff in the damn water, we'll all drink it, and then boom, we're done. I mean, this is trying times right now. NBA just gotta be careful, you know, respectful for people's beliefs, people's opinions on certain things, and you know, they gotta do certain things. And I think an NBA in-season tournament is not gonna work. Please don't even think about it. The play-in situation, which I always call it, I didn't like it at first, but then I think you get more exciting regular season play, because instead of 8 spots, you're playing for 6. And then your 10 spots, you can still get in, win 2 games. So, we'll see on what's going on. This NBA Onetake, Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.